Mike Vrabel was wildly successful as head coach of the Titans. I still don't know what happened to cause the Titans to fire him. You know, he can be a little gruff. He can be a little rough around the edges, but he's interviewing today with the New York Jets. Sims was saying yesterday that he'd be perfect in that market, and I agree. He would be absolutely ideal. He's got the right personality to put reporters in their place with a smile on his face, not leave hard feelings, know how to smooth it over after he says the smart-ass thing that he wants to say. He's got a lot of Parcells vibe to him. I think he'd be great with the Jets or the Giants if the Giants have an opening, and the Giants may want to look at the possibility of Vrabel and say, maybe if we think we can get Vrabel, maybe we should make a change.
Mike, he is one of my favorite people in pro sports, and I can say that because I've seen him truly his entire career. I don't exaggerate, his entire career. I covered Mike Vrabel in high school, when he was in high school. So I grew up in Ohio. He went to a school called Walsh Jesuit, all-boys school in Northeast Ohio. And he was the same as a high school senior. So he's a high school senior, and I'm like 3 years older than Mike Vrabel. So it's my first job in covering high schools. And I go up to interview this guy, and he was a wise-ass, smart-ass, hilarious, really smart. Same thing. I mean, he's been like this his entire life, and I've received many of his barbs, good-natured, but he just gets it. He understands the whole operation. Fans love him. Players love him. He understands everything that a coach needs to do to be successful. So there's no question. If the Jets don't take him, somebody else will. He's going to have his pick. He's going to be successful at his next stop.
I think Tom Brady's going to do everything he can to get him to Las Vegas if Mark Davis decides to move on from Antonio Pierce. Here's my favorite Mike Vrabel story. We give out awards at the end of the season, Coach of the Year. We do all the AP awards, and we throw in Executive of the Year because that's not an AP award. That's Sporting News, if Sporting News is even around anymore. But when Vrabel was our Coach of the Year in 2020, he texted me, "What do I get?" Satisfaction? I don't know. And I did the old David Letterman line, you get a canned ham. And he said, "I like honey baked." So I said, screw it. I sent him a honey baked ham down to the facility. And that started what ended up being a very expensive habit of buying stuff for people who win the awards, because then they started coming on when we were at Super Bowl week and we say, "Hey, you're the comeback player of the year." And someone's like, "Hey, buy him something. What's he want?" And, I bought Christian McCaffrey a freaking expensive putter and Justin Jefferson a $2,500 computer. That doesn't happen anymore. That's done. That's over. No more prizes when you win a PFT award. Just satisfaction. And maybe a friendly text message. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.